I'm gonna get.
Boom! Boom, boom, boom! Boom, boom, boom! Ah! Are we good? Are we good? Hello everyone and welcome back to another Hookster Talks with me and Mr. TB the Bear is TB the Bear, yes, everyone's favourite bear. Look, he's the Lewis Hamilton fanboy extraordinaire. Now Now, TB, how did Lulu do on Sunday? Shut up. Poor Lulu. Poor Lulu. 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 Lulu tries one of these. Lulu tries one of these. Yeah. Boom. 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 It's a Ferrari. Yeah, it's not this one. This is an old one. I don't know who this one is. Of course, it's a bit dusty as well. I think this is a Michael Schumacher Ferrari. Yeah, it's not official. It's not official because it says Woba phones. Instead of, can you see that on the side pod? Woba phones instead of Vodafone. Yeah, it's not an official remote control car, but I think it's supposed to be Michael. It's got the red crash helmet. Could be Michael. Could be Michael Schumacher, but there you go. But I'll just use that as an example. Lulu drives one of them. A Ferrari. Yes. So here's TB back again. Yes. Look at him. He's so cuddly. He's so cuddly. And of course, the nights are starting to draw in now. It's getting colder. So, yes. I often snuggle up with my bear. Yes. Yes. With my bear behind. Get off. Get off. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome back to another Hookster Talks. And before you say anything, no, I haven't gone crazy. That headline is correct. I have seen this all over the internet this week. Yes, the tinfoil hatters have gone crazy. Gone crazy and are actually saying that the FIA deliberately made Oscar crash to liven up the show. I mean... I love tinfoil hatters. I really do. When did this paranoia even start? I don't know. Pretty much after the first Matrix movie came out, really, wasn't it? That's when this paranoia started. As soon as Matrix came out, everyone started to believe that everything's a lie. Take the red pill or maybe the blue pill. I don't know. But oh my goodness, yes. I've seen this on the internet this week. People have actually been saying that he was forced. I mean, how on earth was he even forced to do anything anyway? He was forced to crash, and it was all orchestrated by the FIA to try and liven up the championship. Yes, yes, I totally believe it. I totally believe it. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, exactly what happened. Oh, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hello, Scott. Welcome to the stream. He says, hi, Dave. Hope you're well. How's Cockney Dave and when he's going to be in a video next? Yeah, Cockney Dave, he's still in the cupboard over there. Unfortunately, we had to leave him in the cupboard because ever since YouTube went Christian, he's not allowed out because he's too rude. He's too rude. Yeah, he is. He's too rude. But I'm sure one day we're going to get him out of the cupboard again because YouTube's kind of flattened down a bit on its puritanical views right now. And, you know, there's a few things you can sort of get away with now. Yeah, so we may have to bring back the Cockney. Because everyone misses the Cockney. I know they do. I miss the Cockney. I miss the Cockney. I really must open the cupboard one day and make sure he's still in there because I haven't heard anything for about 6 months. Cockney? Are you in the cupboard still? Hello? I can't hear anything. Can you hear anything? Cockney? Oh God, I hope he's not dead. Mind you, there's been that smell for the last 6... Oh no. Oh God, no. No, you can't kill the Cockney. I'm sure he's fine. He's probably just hibernating for the summer. Yeah, he'll be out soon. No worries. Hello, Mr. Panic Lesbians. Oh dear. Just as I said that, I've just swallowed my tongue. Yes, that was not clever. Give me a second. Here we go. Dave dies live on stream. Now that'll be a good one. I bet I'll get 1 million views for the stream if I do. Yeah. Just give me a second. I just swallowed my tongue. Okay, we're good. Hello, Mr. Panic Lesbians. Welcome to the stream. He says Max is the 2025 champion. I think you could be right. I think you could be right there. I think Max could be the 2025 champion. Now, talking about tinfoil hatters, the nerds have been out. And apparently there's a good chance that Max Verstappen can actually win this championship. Even if he wins every round and Oscar finishes third every round, Max will be champion. That's the latest statistics from the nerds. Yes. So there you go. Even if Oscar finishes third, but Max, of course, has got to finish every single race in first place. But if Oscar finishes third, Max will still clinch the championship. So there you go. It's not all over yet. We will see. Now, despite Mr. Moaning Yorkshireman saying at the end of his video, I'll see you next week for Singapore. It's not next week, it's the week after. Yes. Don't worry, I've already chastised him brutally on Facebook. Yes, I've chastised him brutally on Facebook to say, what you doing, you muppet? He got me going because I'd already looked at it and went, no, it's not next week, it's the week after. And then when he said about that at the end of the video, I went, what? Have I made some huge mistake because I hadn't done his of the weeks? And I went and checked and went, no, it's all right. I'm okay. It is 2 weeks away. I think it's the 5th of October the race is on. I think it's all right anyway. So there you go. Don't listen to the moaning Yorkshireman. He don't know what he's saying. Hungary, hello Matthew 7657. Hungary. Oh God, look, will you stop going on about Hungary, please? In fact, everyone, I've just answered a message from Will going on about it as well. Look, just stop it, please. Stop it with the Hungary, okay? I can't stand that. So, if anyone wants to tune in on Monday, you're not gonna get entertainment out of Monday. I'm telling you that now. I will not be entertaining you on Monday. No, at Hungary. Oh my God, I'm going to predict the best I can get out of that race will be 6th or 7th, and that's it. I don't care, I just want to get it out of the way and move on. Yes, hate the bloody thing. It's inevitable, says Panic Lesbians. It is. McLaren are finished. Well, they're certainly not doing so well at the moment, are they? As soon as Max gets going, there's no stopping him. This is also true. Hello, Plynal Bessie. Welcome to the street, says McLaren are bottlers. They are. And they can't seem to know how to do a pit stop correctly either for some unknown reason. I don't know. Why is it always just them making the mistakes at the moment? Is it too much pressure for them? I don't know. But, I mean, these guys train for hours and hours and hours, don't they, to get these pit stops just right. So why are they fluffing it and at the vital moment? I don't... Oh my goodness. I've just had an awful thought. What if McLaren are, actually, sticky wheel gun, stick. What if they're doing that on purpose? Oh no! Go away, tinfoil hatters! Go away! No! Go away! But it does seem strange, doesn't it? Yes. But anyway, it's called coincidence. Coincidence is a wonderful thing. It really is. Yeah, but that's all it is. Coincidence. Oh my God. Panic Lesbian says, especially with a team that's ran like a backmarker operation. Yes. Piastri to win title by 4 points as Norris finishes third in a 2-horse race. Hello, Mr. Regala. Watch the stream as well. How many hours have I spent watching this Hookster guy, says Matthew76. I would probably say far too many, Matt. Far too many. I'm more addictive than crack cocaine, Yes, once you start, you just can't stop. Don't do it, kids. Don't do it. No, don't do it. No drugs. I can 100% say I've never done drugs. No, that's one thing I mean, I've got a very addictive personality, but drugs, no. I mean, I've had some problems with proper medications of drugs, but that's another story. I'm talking about, your hardcore drugs. I've never done that. I did have a problem a few years ago with prescription medication, but that's something I don't really want to talk about right now. But yes, don't do it. Don't do it. No. Right, that's it. That's my public information message finished. Suppose the positive is that we'll have the last laugh when they are running in midfield mediocrity next. Yes, because of course they could do with the regulation changes, because it's all a clean slate. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? We could have Williams winning 1-2 finishes next year. Don't laugh at me. It could happen. I don't think it will happen, but what I'm saying is it could happen. Yes. Superman James Voles will come rushing in with his underpants on the outside of his trousers and say, yes, everyone, I will get this team back up to the top again. Yes, back to where it deserves to be. Not since the days of the 90s when it was back up there. Yes. Williams 1-2. You heard it here first. If it happens next year, you'll know that it was me that did that. My mind control tinfoil hatters. My mind control made that happen. Yes. So there you go. In fact, I'm going to do a prediction right now. Next year, in one of the races, there'll be a Williams 1-2. Everyone's furiously clipping that clip now and going, I'm going to have him next year. Hookster, you absolute muppet. Isn't that the same as when you said Lando Norris is going to win the World Championship? Listen, he could have done. If only he wasn't so shit. Oh, dear. Neither of them are winning it. McLaren aren't good enough operationally. Number 2, Alpine driver Dave Hook, 1969. That's me. Number 2. Yes. I like me number 2s. Need to get ahead early as I have to read my sis a bedtime story soon. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? That's nice. Yes. That is nice. I like that. Bedtime story. Yes. Story time for Dave. Could you imagine how horrible that would be? Especially before Will comes and ruins everything. Yes. I've noticed Will seems to come into the chat later now. He's like a guest star now, isn't he? Like he comes in for a little cameo appearance, completely dominates, sends me £2 and then gets to the top of the board. That was good strategical play, I have to say. Will F1 last week. That was good. I like that. I liked your thinking. Surely Piastri does enough. His weekend was terrible, but that's his only crash in his career so far, I believe. I don't know. Didn't he crash in Australia in the first round? I can't remember. DTS destroyed the brain cells of all new F1 fans. Yes, it did. I still haven't watched 1 second of Drive to Survive. Yes, I'm doing it like Sebastian Vettel. He hasn't watched it either. I mean, he might have done now because he's not doing bugger all, but at the time when he was racing, he said, I'm not watching it. I'll watch it later. In years to come, he said. And I haven't watched a single second of Drive to Survive. So I don't even know what all the kids are talking about these days about it. But I can just imagine, especially being a Netflix show, I can imagine what it's like. Pretty horrendous. Basically, the EastEnders version of Formula One. That's what I reckon it is. Yes. Good news though, McLaren supporters. If McLaren even finishes on the podium at Singapore, they've got the title. Yes, that's the constructors, I do believe, isn't it? Not the drivers. because they're still not there yet. Still not there yet. Matthew is already breathing down my neck. I thought YouTube was Satanist. Well, they went Satanist. When they first started, you could get away with lots of stuff. But a few years ago, they went very Christian, and said, no, you can't do this. And oh my goodness, the amount of videos that I got blocked and censored. It was only like 4 years ago. It's just after COVID, in fact. I had so many videos censored or blocked for language and what have you. But they seem to have relaxed over the past year and a half. Seem to have relaxed a little bit. And, you know, I can get away with a few fucking swears now, which is fucking beautiful. Hi, Matt. Oh, dear. Need Cockney out for F1 race stars and JV's racing challenge. Yeah. Do you know what? Something horrible has gone wrong because I have done Jack Villeneuve's racing video. I can't find it. I can't find the footage. I might actually have to go and do it again. And I'm very upset about that. And I don't know where it's gone. I don't know where the footage has gone. I always save the footage to like a hard drive, but it's disappeared. It's like it was so bad, it didn't even want to stay on a hard drive. It went, no, I'm out of here. I'm gone. And no, I didn't delete it accidentally because I put all this stuff on a hard drive and just leave it on there. I only delete stuff off when the hard drive's completely full and it's nowhere near full at the moment. So it's very weird. I don't know where it's gone. So I might have to actually do it a bloody again. And I'm very annoyed about that because that took me like 2 nights, a couple of hours each night doing that. So that's very weird. All the others are okay. And thankfully, F1 98 is, I checked it the other day, it's still there. We're good. We're good. Thank God. Thank God. Because that takes like 6 hours to make, that does. That's still there. But the Jack Villeneuve has disappeared. I don't know. Disappeared further than his career. Or faster than his career, I should say. It's very weird. Very weird. That will put them on the second most constructors, which I find more logical because I've always seen them as greater than Williams, even when they had one less. Hello, Mr. Mod79, welcome to the stream. Forza Horizon 6 confirmed today, set in Japan and due summer, autumn 2026. Nice one. I really must try and get into Forza because I've never actually played a Forza game. So I must try it, especially now it's on PlayStation. But I must give it a try. So if anyone can recommend me one, like the best one, I might get around to buying one of the Forza games and just give it a try. So if anyone can recommend the best one, even if it's an old one, game, mind you, it's got to be on PlayStation, so it can't be that old. PlayStation, because that's all I've got. I've only got a PlayStation. I've got a PC, but it's not powerful enough to play games on. That's what I'm on right now. But it's okay for streaming and video editing, but for playing games, because it hasn't got a graphics card, it's not very good. So I haven't got a PC. So it's PlayStation only, please. PlayStation only. But I think only Forza 5's come out on PlayStation, isn't it? So if that one's any good, let me know, and I might get that later on if it's not too expensive. But yes, Forza. Well, Forza will definitely be better than Formula Legends anyway. Oh my goodness. I've never been so disappointed with an F1 type game than Formula Legends. When it's finished, it will probably turn out to be a really fun game. But at the moment, it's so broken, it's unbelievable. The AI are just absolutely ridiculously overpowered. I mean, I'm even running it on easy mode and I can't get higher than 12th position in the races. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. They've made a major error with the difficulty curve. It's not It's not difficult. It's nigh on bloody impossible. And I thought F104 was bad. This is 10 times worse. Yeah, even on easy, I can't get higher than 12 position in some of the races. Some of the tracks, I'm getting first and winning by about 20 seconds. Because some of the tracks are very, very easy. But I'm on the Monaco circuit, on easy level, and I can't get higher than 12 position out of 14 cars. On easy. Just shows you that the balancing of the game is just all over the place. It really is terrible. But I do really like it. I do really like it. I think it's fun. I just wish that they'd realised how difficult it was and sorted it out before they released it. Because it was just, at the moment, it's pretty much unplayable. It really is. I'm just doing odd races just to, see if it's going to improve at any point. But at the moment, it's just, oh my God. 3D clouds. I know you're in Italy. Please sort that out because it's, it's just spoiling a really fun game. I mean, it could have been great. Little Formula One type arcade game. Could have been great. But unfortunately, it's just too bloody difficult. And if you put it, there's 3 modes. There's easy, normal, although some say it's medium in some countries, and hard. I put it on hard last night and oh my God. Yeah. Literally before the first turn, they're about 2 seconds ahead of you. Before the first turn, they're just gone. Stupid. Absolutely crazy. Not even F125 has got a difficulty spike like that. It's just stupid. I mean, it was very cheap, so I'm not too worried about it. It was £15 or something, so it was okay. But I'm just really disappointed that that the quality testers didn't realise that it was that hard before they released the game. I just don't get how that kind of thing manages to avoid quality control. And before you say, no, Dave, it's probably because you're such a really old bastard and you can't... Yeah, I understand that. I am getting on a bit, although I am still the same age as Jason Statham. I know I may be getting on a bit, but I'm not that bad. Okay? I'm not that bad. Now the handling is, oh my God, it actually goes back to the old PS1 Formula 1 games in the handling department. Anyone who's played F1 99 will know exactly what I'm talking about because the steering works not as it should do. I think I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Achoo. No, it's gone. The steering works on the fact that not if you steer from left to right and it goes left to right. It steers by how long you have it left to right. So if you hold it to go right longer, you actually steer further. If that makes any sense. That was implemented into F1 99 on PS1. If anyone's played that game, F1 99, where it steered, the longer you had it pushed over, it would steer for longer. That's exactly what Formula Legends is like. But it's like a backward step. It really is. It's a backward step because everyone's got past that now. But yeah, so the only way you can steer is to jig it, keep jigging it, and then it'll take the steering lock off a bit and then it'll come back in again. And so you can't steer around a corner. You've got to keep jabbing it to steer around a corner. It's just bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. But that's what it reminds me of, F1 99 on the PS1 for the steering. It's a shame. It's a real shame. The nerds have been out. So you've been doing the maths then, basically, David. Yes. Yes, it was me. I mathed it out. I wish I could math it out, but no, I can't do math. But no, they've mathed it out. So as long as Max wins every race, and even if Oscar finishes third, Max will still win it. Yes, Max will still win it. Falls a winner for Cliff after FM4. Oh, okay. We are waiting for the Josh of the Week skit. Yes. Forza Horizon 5 Deluxe Edition now on sale. Place the next spot at half price, 43 quid. Oh, nice. Nice. Piastri bread was black. Okay. FH5 got the Deluxe Edition, says Mod79. Thank you. Mr. Regard says Hungaroring is overrated and underrated. Yes, it is. But in my opinion, it's overrated because I hate it. Hate it. Only playing the game. The circuit's not bad in real life to watch. It can be quite entertaining, but I'm talking about me playing it. I can't stand it. I just can't get on with it. And yeah, I used to love it on F1 97. It was a great track, but I don't know. Ever since the Codemasters of it, I just can't get on with it. Piastri was uncooked dough. Yes, he was. Hello, Shane. Welcome to the stream. He says, hi, Dave. Is there any other games you play, or is it just racing games you play? Good question, that, Shane. Good question. No, I don't just play racing games. I have quite a varied palette of games that I play. Obviously, Formula 1 is the dominating games that I do play because I make videos for YouTube, of course. So Formula 1, every single day I have to do some YouTube recording, and of course it's Formula 1, which at the moment is the all seasons on F1 24. So I have to do that every single day. But when I'm not doing that, I have quite a it is mostly racing games. I do like racing games, but I do play a bit of grid, and I do like the rally games as well. I'm currently playing WRC, whatever it's called, the EA one, WRC at the moment, which is quite enjoyable. So yeah, anything with 4 wheels and an engine, and I'm pretty much there at the moment. But I do have a fondness for action adventure games as well. I do like the Resident Evils. I'm actually playing Resident Evil 4 for the very first time. I know I've missed the boat by about 20 years. Shush. But I'm playing Resident Evil 4 for the very, very first time, and that's the original version, not the update. I'm doing the original. And it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. Yes, I'm enjoying it. I've played all the others up to Resident Evil 4. I've done all the old PS1 ones, Resident Evil and 2 and Nemesis. So I'm doing Resident Evil 4 now, and I'm enjoying it. But I do like horror games, Resident Evils, and of course everyone knows this anyway. My favourite game of all time, in fact, even above Formula 1 games, I have to say, is Tomb Raider. I just love those games to death. Yes, and I play them constantly. I'm currently playing the remastered trilogy, the 4, 5 and 6, Angel of Darkness. I'm currently doing that right now. Not right now because I'm doing this, but you know, I'm currently playing that game at the moment, the old Tomb Raider games. But I just love them. And you know, the quite funny thing is I never get bored of them. I start at the beginning, Tomb Raider 1. I go through I think it's like 13 games in total because I've got some of the spin-off games as well. I go through the lot till I get to the end, and I start again. And I think I've done that now possibly half a dozen times. Possibly. I mean, you know, going from 1 to game 13 takes a very long time. But then I just start again, and I think I've done that about half a dozen times. Yes, I know, I'm very, very weird, but I just love them. I don't want to ever stop playing them, so I just keep on and on. Yes, it's just great, absolutely great. And thankfully, at the moment, fingers crossed, I have the ability to play every single Tomb Raider game because I've got every console that can do it at the moment. Because I've got a PS. Well, for the old ones now, I can do it on my PS5. So 1 to 6 on the PS5, but I've still got a PS3 that I can play Tomb Raider Legend and Anniversary and Underworld on. And then of course you can play the Survivor trilogy, which was the latest trilogy, on your PS5. So I've got the ability to play them all at the moment. So it's great news. One day, of course, you know, something will break and I won't be able to, and then I shall cry. I shall cry buckets. Yes, buckets. Because I won't be able to play Tomb Raider Anniversary on my PlayStation 3 because I won't have any left and it'll all be broken and I'll be crying. Because unfortunately, emulation of PlayStation 3 games is quite difficult. You need a very, very powerful PC, to be honest. Yes, and I haven't got that. Yes. So if that day ever comes, I might actually have to buy a very powerful PC because the thought of not being able to play Tomb Raider is just I get cold sweats just thinking about it. Okay, slight exaggeration, but you can see my point. I do love the Tomb Raider games. I really just I can't stop playing them. Can't stop playing them. So anything else that I play? I say action adventure is probably my second favourite. I mean, I'm playing Red Dead 2 at the moment. I think I'm right on the last mission of that. In fact, Red Dead 2. What else is there? I'm just trying to think that isn't racing. So any sort of racing game on the PlayStation you can think of, that's I'm playing it basically. But I'm trying to think of non-racing, to be honest. But I think that's about it at the moment. Yeah, but I'll say anything like that, I'll be there. I mean, I just finished about, I don't know, 6 months ago, The Last of Us 2. Because obviously, I always wait until the price comes right down. I don't get them sort of games when they first come out because they're like 80 quid. So I always wait until they've come down to about a tenner and then I get them. So yeah, I finished The Last of Us 2 about 6 months ago, I think. So yeah, anything like that, action, adventure, I'm there. And occasionally, I'm not against first-person shooters either. Call of Duty, I've done all of those. I'm currently. Oh, I'm also doing Battlefield 5 as well for the very first time. Yes, God, that game's hard. I keep getting shot. They keep shooting at me. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. I'm like, no, leave me alone. I don't want to look. I just want to go to this little area here, and I want to go and explore. But as soon as I get there, these bloody blinking Germans turn up and start shooting at me. It's not on. I didn't expect that in a World War II shooting game set in Germany. No. Why are they shooting at me? It's not on. Please stop now. I just want to explore. I don't want to be shot at. So yeah, Call of Duty, Battlefield, all those. They're not my favourite genres, but they're still fun to play. I mean, those. I think I got those Battlefields all free off the. When they give you the free games every month. I think I got them all off there. I don't remember paying for Battlefield 5 at all, so I think it must have been a free game at some point. That's how I got it. So yeah, anything really. I'm not gender specific when it comes to games. I don't sit there and say, yeah, that's it, I only do racing, driving games. No. Outside of that, yeah, I've got quite a, sort of rich catalogue of other games that I play as well. But fundamentally, of course, because I've got a YouTube channel, it is, I would say, 75% Formula One. The first thing I do if I'm going to sit down and record a video, of course, is a Formula One video. So I have to do that first. That takes about an hour. And then after that, I would then do like another hour and a half on something else. As I say, Tomb Raider. And the only retirement, Oscar Pastry Klaxon. Hey, you've been disqualified, you bastard. Yes. I thought that was outrageous myself. Outrageous. Did you see my little klaxon in my video? Yes. Did you see that? I don't know if Josh saw that. I did point him in the direction, but he never said anything, so I don't know. You all know everything about crack being from Chatham. That's true. I know everything about it, I just don't use it. TMY gave Piastri -30. There's a chance it won't even matter. That's true. I'm a bit confused. Who is going to win the championship now? Yes, me too, Shane. Me too. But there is a possibility it could be Max Verstappen. Just to let you know. It could be Max. It could. There is a possibility. But it's a very, very tall hill he's got to climb. Let's not take that away because of the points gap. It's a very tall hill he's got to climb. Basically, he's got to win everything from this point onwards. At least until the last couple of rounds. Everything has got to be won. He's got to win the sprint rounds. He's got to win the main race rounds as well. And he's got to just keep doing that and doing that. Regardless of what Oscar Piastri's doing. Doesn't matter. He's still got to win. Then by the last 2 rounds, we will get an idea of the point situation and what he's got to do if he is going to be in with a chance of winning it. But at the moment, for these next rounds, there's no like, oh, it's all right if he can come third. It's not all right. He's got to win constantly now until the end, because the points gap is it is quite high. It is quite high, and the fact is, Oscar's still going to be there scoring points even if Max finishes in first place. Oscar's still going to be scoring points. So, he's not going to be scoring 25 for a win, and Oscar's not going to be scoring anything, you see. So the points are only going to increase slightly. If Max wins every round, Oscar's going to be there, hopefully, either second or in third place. So he's only going to lose like 8 points each time. And the gap is quite large. So it's going to take a huge amount of time for Max to actually catch up. So that's what he's got to do. He's got to win. If he does that, I'll say the last 2 rounds are going to be very, very interesting indeed. Very, very interesting. The season could end up on a classic status and be one that will be looked over and shown on Sky Sports for decades to come. And or it could just fall completely flat and McLaren wins it. Who knows? Who knows? We will find out. Josh was too soft on McLaren. Yeah, I thought he was a little bit. To be fair, Norris is almost DSQ'd, and the one who doesn't win the title is disqualified anyways. Yep. Your mic is going crackly. Is it going crackly? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, we're plugged in all right. We're plugged in all right. I've got quite a. I just noticed the past few weeks I've got quite a bit of movement in this plug that plugs in the bottom of the mic. Quite a bit of movement, because obviously I move it up and down a lot. There's quite a bit of movement there. But it's registering. It's registering. Just let me know if it's crackling. Crackling Rosie. Duh, duh, duh. If I shut up for a minute, I'll just see whether the mic's going up on its own without me doing anything. I will be quiet now. No, there's nothing actually registered on the mic. Anyway, let me know. Let me know. Might be the transmission. I have a feeling Lewis Hamilton won't announce his retirement until he wins his 8th championship title. True. So we'll be going into 2078 then, Shane. Both will be disqualified. There are some teams that won't leave Formula One, which are Ferrari, McLaren and Williams. Yes. Oh, hello, Mr. Will F1. He says, good evening. Well, hello. Welcome for being late. Yes, welcome for being late. Oh, bloody hell. CBB story time with Jim all fixed. Now, as you say that, what we need is a little bit of inspiration for your story time. So here you go. Is the desktop audio on? Yes, it is. We'll turn that off a minute. It's bound to be an advert. So here you are. This is the inspiration for your story time. You can play this in the background while you're telling your story to your sister. This is possibly the greatest storyteller that ever lived, and here he is now to help you with your story. That's enough of that. Right, anyway, let's continue. Will F1 says, Fixed probably thinks the season is scripted. Oh, surely not. What, the great man, Will? What, the great man thinks anything scripted? No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, why couldn't Will just leave us for one stream, just one? Shane says there are a lot of teams that have left Formula One, which are Benetton, Jaguar, Jordan, Bernardi, Stewart, Renault and Force India. Yes, indeed, Shane. But most of those teams that you've mentioned there have morphed and are still going by current teams. I can't remember the order, but a lot of those teams are still going, but under different names. But yes, you are right that the names have left Formula One: Benetton, Jaguar, Jordan, Minardi, Stewart, Renault and Force India. Now he's going to breeze past me when my data knacks me again. Has Fixed got his ketchup yet? Says Will F. I don't know. I hope he does, because otherwise there'll be quite a few angry letters being sent to Tesco's for not doing his ketchup. I just find the guy highly amusing. I really do. Highly amusing. It's just great. There is a video actually. Let me see if I can find it by someone who has. How can I put it? Stitched him up like a kipper, but in a fun way. Well, I think it's funny anyway. Let me see if I can find the video for you. I've only just found this guy. He just came out in my recommended feed. So don't hate me if there's something wrong with him, like politically or whatever. I don't know, because I've only just found him. So don't hate me. I can't find it now. Where is it? I can't remember his name. Oh wait, didn't I send it to someone? I think I did. Hang on a minute. Bear with me everyone, we are live. We are live. Sure, I sent it to someone. I did.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
Right. This is Charlie Sturgis. As I say, I've only just found him, so don't hate me for him. Hate me for it. And if you're watching, Charlie, I'm doing the same as you. I'm only commentating on what you're saying. I'm not trying to get views for you. For me, I should say. But this is his take on F1 Fixed, which is James Atkins, in case anyone doesn't know who the hell I keep talking about. But this is his take on F1 Fixed, if anyone hasn't seen this video.
YouTuber in the world. He is a man called James Atkins, who has a YouTube channel called Fixed, stylized F1 XED. This gentleman is pure gold. He will go on hour and a half long rants, just straight into the mic, just into the computer microphone itself. No, none of this setup, just straight into the mic, no video, anything like that, just screen recording whatever he's looking at on his computer, the man is gold. The man is an Abu Dhabi 2021 truther. He is so aggrieved by an event that happened on one weekend 4 years ago, involving people he has never met and never will meet in another country 4 years ago, and it has sent him on a crusade of truth that he is still fighting to this day. His YouTube videos are numerous and brilliant, with such titles as Hamilton hated by media, F1 use Alex Brundle to like his dad, the Formula One of the mind, fat lying.
Get your car there in time. Order by 9 p.m. for next.
Hang on, everyone. Bloody adverts.
And many more. I mean, listen to his take about Monza.
What Formula One is, it's not a sport. It's an extension of the global mind conditioning media machine. It impacts your values. There's no right and there's no wrong. Everything's up for negotiation and opinion, and how it makes you feel, everybody, because that's what they want to condition you to believe in this world. There's no right and there's no wrong. It's all about how you feel about it, everybody. There's no specific rules. We can just negotiate the rules depending on who we're negotiating them for.
Anyway, so this is his take on Max Verstappen pushing the McLaren off track at the start of the race. Let's take a little listen.
Why is he driving the other car off the track? That's driven somebody off the track. That's driving like a Cena. That's something that this guy has done throughout his career. Oh, but he's the best you've ever seen. Wank boy Brundle and Crofty will have you believe that this constitutes being the greatest ever.
Oh, Christ alive, the man's passionate, I'll give him that. He also talks about one of the stewards of the race for Monza, and he also has an issue with that as well. So we can take a listen to that.
The stewards at the Italian Grand Prix are Derek Warwick, cocksucker extraordinaire.
Steady on.
Owns a Honda car dealership on the Isle of Jersey. The FIA haven't realised that that constitutes a conflict of interest, but it does. So he shouldn't be stewarding in an event where a Honda powered car, he's making judgment calls on that Honda powered car because he has ties with Honda. So that's a problem.
Derek Warwick, I don't know much about the guy. But Derek Warwick owning a small Honda dealership, as you can see here, on the Isle of Jersey, well off, it's closer to France than it is to England, and it has a population of 100,000, all of them very, very wealthy, because it's a tax haven. His ownership of a Honda dealer has absolutely no bearing on his Formula One stewardship, in any way, shape or form. How you can draw, I mean, I like to draw dots, I like to draw string, but it's just not a thing. It's just not a thing. His stewardship of a Formula One race and his connection to Honda, who provide the origin of a power unit run by a different company called Rebel Powertrains with relative help from Honda, but Honda are leaving it anyway, and Honda are going to Aston Martin. And supposedly because he has a Honda dealership, there is absolutely no way that him coming down on the side of a Honda-powered car as one of 4 stewards has any bearing on one of his salesmen with their skinny trousers and their slick back hair selling an old woman a Honda Jazz. It's just not a thing, James. It's just not a thing, F1 XED. It's
So there you go. Go check out that in full if you want to see that. But yeah, that's his take on Mr. Fixed. Mr. Fixed. It's just amazing that these, you know, just amazing that these kids just, I don't know, come up with these conclusions that everything's a conspiracy. I wish it was because I love a conspiracy theory, but yeah. Nah, you had to have brown sauce. Yeah, brown sauce. Well, I hope it was the right brown sauce because, as far as I understand, there's only one brown sauce. Yes. Laurie has signed for Lotus. Whee! Well done, Laurie. He's already third. Who gave him the 23 Red Bull? They say Laurie is a poor racer. It was so great that he deleted himself. Better than Norris. Shane says, does Cockney Dave keep asking you where F125 is at the end of the episodes in all seasons? I know he does. Yeah, that's him. That's Cockney Dave. Yeah, he keeps saying, what the hell have I gone to F125 yet? Because I'm still in F124, so shut up, Cockney. Resentful. The team resent your poor performance. We need a 100% race season on F1 2001. No, we don't, Will. Going to finish midfield in Will stands at this rate. I'd die laughing if Verstappen wins the title and TMY squeezes the entire orange. We need a 100% race on... No, we don't. Get fixed to do a commentary for the all seasons rubbish. Yeah, I should do, shouldn't I? Oh my God, can you imagine it? Shane, I thought Forza was only on Xbox. It just seems like the Forza games are only on Xbox. It was, Shane, but they put Forza 5 on the PlayStation. It became a multi-format title, which is happening a lot these days. So yeah, Forza 5 is also on PlayStation. Matt and Tommy gave Piastri a very convincing 0 out of 10, and they never give zeros. Well done. What's the odds Forza will be deliberately nerfed so the PlayStation port promotes Xbox as a superior machine? Surely not. Surely not. The AI on Formula Legends was piss easy on your video. Yes, it was. It was piss easy on my video, and that's the problem. You go onto one track and you beat them by 20 seconds, sometimes half a minute. You go onto another track and you're 20 seconds behind. The balancing on that game is just totally off. It really is, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating. If you've got a Formula One game like the Codemasters games, I know a lot of people still not the Codemasters games, but even then, the balance of the difficulty it's not perfect, but it's a lot closer together. But this is just all over the place. It really is, and so it's frustrating to play. What's something you wish that other people knew about you? Says Matthew 7657. Well, that's a damn good question, Matt. A damn good question. What's something you wish that other people knew about you? Yeah, blimey. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Cool, that's a question and a half, that is. I could probably think of something, but on the spur of the moment, I can't think of anything. What's something you wish that other people knew about you? Blimey, Matt. Honestly, I can't think. You've put me on the spot here, and I can't think. Well, weird. I mean, there's probably loads of things, but I just can't think of one offhand. I'll think about it while I'm reading the chat, just in case something comes to mind. Formula Legends was clearly developed by the F105 guys. Yes, it was. Yes. The difficulty curve is just, yeah, it's all over the place. Shane says it's a shame F1 2019 doesn't have the Ferrari F2002 and the Ferrari 412 T2 along with the other new classic cars and the returning ones from F1 2018 and the rest from 2017. Yeah, it is a shame. It is a shame. It's a shame we haven't got any classic cars anymore. In fact, we haven't even got any supercars anymore, have we? They've just got rid of all of it. Yes. It looks fine for what it is, to be honest. 15 quid is nothing for a game these days. I agree with you. As I've said before, the graphics don't mean anything to me whatsoever because I'm used to playing with two blobs on the screen. Literally, you know. Pong, pong, bloop, 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 bloop. Two blobs and a ball going up and going from side to side. That's how I used to play video games. So the graphics to me don't mean anything. All these latest blockbusters just go straight over my head because I'm just used to doing two blobs. So the graphics don't make any difference to me. The graphics are nice. Cartoony, but they are nice. I like the graphics. And as you say, 15 quid is nothing for a game these days. If they can sort... Now, they have come onto the forums and said that they promised they're going to sort out the difficulties. If they sort out the difficulty level, little bit of tweaking with the AI in the collision department, because that's not very good at the moment. If they can sort that out, I reckon it'll end up being a really fun game. For 15 quid, cheap as chips, as you say, and it'll turn out to be a really fun game. If they can just sort that out. I think once again they've unfortunately released a game too early before it was ready. I don't think anyone was in a rush to play Formula Legends, to be honest, so they could easily have released it in another month's time with those problems sorted out. So it is a shame, but it happens all the time now with all games. They all get released and then, 20 patches come along and then it ends up pretty decent at the end of it. But I always say, why the hell didn't you just, put the 20 patches in while you're making the game and then bring it out as very decent? I mean, just look at something like GTA. It doesn't happen. They sit there for years and years and years until the game is almost perfect. It comes out, I think GTA 5, when that first came out, if I remember rightly, it had about 2 or 3 patches maximum, and that was it. Just a few little tweaks to certain things that needed doing. But I think after about 3 patches, that was it. And that was like 13 odd years ago. And that was it for GTA 5, because the game was solid. They'd spent the time on it and it was solid and it was ready to go. But they just don't do it anymore. Obviously, I understand it's like F1 games, it's a yearly release, so they haven't got time to do that. But I just feel that if they left them another month and kept working on them, they'd end up bringing out a better product and more people would be enthusiastic about them. But that's the way of the world, unfortunately. It's all about deadlines, and the game's got to be released at this certain date, whatever state it's in, because they know they can just patch it later, because they can do that nowadays. Couldn't do it in the past, of course, when it all came out on disc. The game had to be finished, even if it was crap. And if it was crap, there was nothing they could do about it, because that was the game. But nowadays, we'll just patch it later. It's a shame. Yes, says Mr. Rugama. Will says, Dave's a very old man. He's 100 years old. Dave is the same age as Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Possibly. Quality control in tiny developers is usually left down to one poor guy trying to do everything. That's true. That's true. I agree with that. I don't think it's 3D Clouds. It's an Italian developer. I don't think there's many people there, to be honest. It's not a big studio. It's only a small studio. So, I can understand. I can understand the problems. But I'm just hoping that they fix it, because I'm actually champing at the bit. Because, as I say, if they got the AI right and they got the difficulty balanced out, it will be fun. I could see myself playing it for hours and hours. I really could. But at the moment, it's just too frustrating. Shane says, also, how's TB the bear? Yes, TB's all right. I showed him at the start of the show for anyone who missed him. Here he is. TB the bear. TB. What else we got? TB naked. Yes, Will. Yes, Will. He's naked. He's always... Look, can you see his penis? Can you see... Look, I can't see it. He keeps going on about his penis, but there's nothing there. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's that? What's that? There's a little bump there. Is that your penis? Oh. Well, I've never noticed that before. There is a tiny little bump in the mid. What is that? There's something there. Oh my God. What is that? Surely they haven't put a penis on the bear. Wait a minute, I need a magnifying glass, because there's definitely something on the bottom. Wait a minute. Stand by, everyone. Where's my magnifying glass? Oh, there it is. Okay, I've got to investigate this further, because there's something at the bottom of this bear. What is that? What is that? my God. Stand by, everyone. It's buried deep in his fur, whatever it is. Oh. Okay. False alarm, everyone. False. It's a stitch. Yeah, it's a stitch. It's a white stitch. It looked like a little penis, but no, it's a stitch. Oh dear, that's it. That's it. Excitement over. I thought I'd found his penis, but no. It's just a stitch. Did you enjoy that? He says, yes, I did. Dirty bear. Dirty bear. Get back over there. Get back over there. Oh my God. Right. Where'd I get to? Will says Hungry is a fucking brilliant track. Hungry is leave it now. It's all a plan to control criticism of him and his buddies. Yes. Hungry is decent. I'd have it on rotation. This is Dave's 101st September. Hungary should always be on the calendar. Hungary apparently sells out every year. Impressive for a country with not much motorsport heritage prior to its F1 arrival. That's true. Very, very true. That is pretty impressive. Dave was in attendance at the first ever race at Monaco in 1929. Leave it, Will. Leave it. Been trying to look for tickets. Prices for flights are insane though. Might just go to CWEC instead. Will says, we don't care about two... We don't care about Tomb Raider. No. No, Will. Bad boy. Get back in your basket. No dog treats for you. We don't care about Tomb Raider. But Will, Tomb Raider is life. It's not just for Christmas, you know. Tomb Raider is life. It's unbelievable. How could you say that? What can I do to Will to stop this travesty? What does it say? It says I can report him. Well, I don't know. This is quite a serious allegation. It might need Oh, I can remove him. Oh, I sound like an evil James Bond villain then. I can put the user in timeout. I can hide him, or I can add him as a moderator. Oh my goodness. Ooh, the power's going to my head. Just power to the people. That's no. Bad Will F1. You can't say that. We don't care about Tomb Raider. Oh, I've got goosebumps now. We all know why Dave likes Tomb Raider. Why? Why? Yes, it's a very, very good, well put together action adventure game, and it's just fascinating exploring all those tombs and finding all those treasures and all those secrets. That's why I like the game. That's why I like the game. And because Lara's got a nice pair of tits. Yes. I'm a simple man at the end of the day. Yes. Just show me the titties and I'm there. Dave waffling on, talking rubbish like PS Luton rules. I only play racing or football games, really, says Pallet Lesbians. Get PS Luton rules on this all season's rubbish. Yes. Dave always talks rubbish. Josh struggles to play Super Mario. Yes, he does. Dave, you're too old for COT. How dare you? How dare you? You know what they say, young man? You're never too old when it's got an easy level. Now, the first-person shooters, I've said this in the past, I always play most games one level down from the top level. Yeah, I can't do that in the first-person shooters. I always play those on whatever the normal level is. Yes, not easy. I don't think I've ever played a game on easy, apart from Formula Legends. But I don't think I've ever played a game on easy. But I do play it on normal, which I think the Call of Duty game has like 5 levels. It starts to go up to like savage and extreme level and, you know, stuff like that. But I play it on normal. I can't go higher than that because, no, I'm not a very good shot. I admit it. I can't shoot for shit. And then they keep shooting at me and I start getting all damaged and hurt and I need a bandage and some first aid. And all I want to do is look around. I don't want to be shot at. Please. Please, all you Germans out there, don't shoot at me. Don't shoot. I just want to look around and explore the surroundings. I don't want to be shot at. So then you shoot at me and I've got to get my gun out and I've got to shoot back at you because, you know, that's the rules of engagement. But I don't want to. I just want to have a look. Some beautiful scenery in the COD games. Beautiful scenery. If you just take the time. But you can't have the time because they're shooting at you every 5 seconds. I like to look at all the palm trees and, you know, the fauna and the flora. I just love looking at that. I don't want to get shot at every 5 seconds. Leave me alone. Shane says, I thought there might be other games you play, Dave, as I was wondering. I play all kinds of games other than Formula 1 and other racing games. Yes. Mod79 says, sorry, gave the wrong info earlier on regarding Forza Horizon 5. It's the premium edition that is on sale on the PlayStation Store for 43 quid. That's the version of Formula Horizon 5 to buy on PS5, not on PS4. Thank you for the clarification, Mr. Mod79. Paddock Lesbian says, it's always the Germans. Yes. Dave is too old to be a... It's outrageous. You know, sometimes I feel I come on here and it's like Basher Granny Day, you know, only in Basher Grandad Day. I just feel like I come on here and I just, you know, I'm like a sacrificial lamb, you know, I'm like to the slaughter. I'm just getting bashed left, right, and centre. You're too old for this. You're so washed up. Yes. Oh my! And this is the best one that you kids come out with. Oh my God! You're 30. How can you still be alive? He's immortal. Touch wood. Yes. Dave will say the V word in a minute. Oh, are you talking about vagina? Is that the word you're talking about, Will? Vagina. Paddock 43. Yes. Now check them out because they've just driven a Formula 4 car. Do you want to see it? It's great. Great. I even left a comment and said how great they were. No, seriously, I did. I left a comment saying that you girls are great because you drove a Formula 1 car. And they'd done it. Honestly, let me go to my subscriptions because I am now an avid subscriber of the Paddock 43s. I am there. Let me find the video. Here it is. They drove F4 cars.
You don't have your zipper license? Well, you can in Wodonga, so that's where we're going.
I'll just fast forward it to the bit where they're actually driving the car. Here we go. Because there's a lot of them actually driving to there, and not a lot of them actually. Here we go. This is. So anyone who thinks that women cannot drive Formula type cars, I'm just gonna completely obliterate. Here we go. Watch this, everyone. This is good. I like it.
That's in first gear there. Yep. All right. So when you shift gears, what you'll do is. This will be entertaining. It's sort of important. Your eyes usually open that wide.
Just my eyes.
Focus.
That's just me.
Okay. It was hold the button and rev it up again. Now, don't do anything yet. There you go. Release the block slowly. That's okay.
That's good.
So there you go.
I'm surprised you made it around the track all right without any kerfuffles.
I did install my first time manual. I didn't install. Well, I did on the way out.
A couple times. A couple times. But it's okay. I can't talk about that.
We got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go, everyone. Paddock 43 driving a proper motor racing car. I think it's an F4. We put the chat back up there. Look at that. See? That's what I say. Don't just talk about it. Go out and do it. And they have done. So well done. Well done. Well done to the girls there. Well done indeed. The PS1 Tomb Raiders are fantastic. The Tomb Raider remasters are even better. Yes, they are Mod 79. I'm really enjoying the remaster. I'm even enjoying Angel of Darkness for possibly the first time ever. I mean, I've played it to death on PS2, and obviously everyone knows how bad it was. But they've just really tightened up the controls, and it's almost a pleasure to play now. It really is. Really, I'm really enjoying it. Jess McFadden, yes. Vegetable. Hannah Atkinson, yes. Matthew says each generation have been educated differently, hence why my generation, Gen Z, is so different to Hookster's generation. This is very true. Very true. Very true. Oops. Shane says I play Grand Theft Auto, Need for Speed, Sonic, Crash Bandicoot, Styrofoam, almost every single kind of games I play. Nice. I also play Grand Theft Auto. That's something I actually forgot about. I have played Need for Speed, but I don't actually get on with it. No. I've played Sonic. I played the first Sonic back on the Sega Mega Drive. I've also played Crash Bandicoot, and I do enjoy that one as well. Yes. You're going to nick my McNish of the Week bits I sent you. Yes. Verstappen winning this championship is more likely than Hamilton getting a podium. Yes. I also love the WRC games on the PS2. Yes, me too, Shane. Me too. Hamilton has less podiums than Red Bull, Williams and Sauber. Yes, Sauber. Baku won't be the only race Piastri crashes out of. Mark my words. Matthew says, Dave, think about this. You have 1,940 subscribers. That's more than 2 official full F1 team organisations. Wowzers. Wowzers. That's pretty decent, I have to say. 1,940 subscribers. Great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff indeed. Yes. And I don't want anyone in the chat saying, yes, 1940, that's the same year he was born. Leave it. Leave it. 2025 will never be seen as a classic. Yeah, you're probably right there, Will. You're probably right. It's Max winning 7 in a row is a breeze for him. That's true. Hamilton's been cacked for years, says Will. Are you into Lego, Dave, says Shane, because I've seen some Lego F1 cars in a B&M store. I used to be into Lego, Shane, yes. Yes, the only thing I hate about Lego is that pain you get in your foot when you tread on it. It seems to be designed to cause maximum pain whatsoever. I've never known anything like it. The amount of times I've walked on Lego and literally I'm hobbling for days afterwards. What on earth is wrong with that? It's only a piece of plastic and yeah, oh my God. But no, back in the day, Shane, I was very into Lego. Yeah, I used to love Lego. I was always building Lego spaceships. And I used to get Lego in the design of a spaceship and I would swap it around so it looked like a completely different spaceship. That's what I always used to do. I like, if the engines are supposed to go on the top, I'd put them underneath, stuff like that, because I was into Lego. Yeah, I used to love Lego. He was okay in 23, though that was more Russell just being horrendous. 19, oh look, here we go, here we go. 1940 was the year Dave was born, Matt. Yes. Bum bum bum, says Basil Brush. Mod29 says, love the Sniper Elite game. Superb. Oh, nice. I've heard good things about those. I've never played one myself, but yeah. I don't think I'd be very good as a sniper, to be honest. No. Unless it's an easy level, as I say. As long as you can put it on easy, you can play any game. But yeah, I don't think I'd be very good as a sniper. But yeah, I've heard good things about those games. Could possibly be my headphones that are going funny. No idea. Oh, okay. Well, everything seems okay at my end. Can we see pictures of Dave as a 20-year-old? I don't know if I've got any. Not at 20. I've got some when I was at school. I don't know what I've done with it. It's on a computer somewhere. I've got some when I was at school. But I was only about, I don't know, 14, 15. But I don't know if I've got any at 20. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have a look. I'll see if I can find some. Dave was 20 back in 1949. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes. Dave was born in 1925. Dave left school during World War II. Jim fixed many things. Yes, he did. Mainly the profits of therapists in the UK. Yes. Hookster is God. Oh, well, thank you, Will. Thank you very much. Hamilton is the 5th best car in 2023, say all the Hamilton fans. I don't know why I've still got these headphones on. Let's take them off. That's better. I wonder what Fixed was like at school, says Will F1. I wonder what he was like at school as well, Will. Can you imagine it? Oh my goodness. You know, sitting there eating his tapioca and going, I'm sure there's a bit of fluff in this, you know. I'm sure this is outrageous. This cannot go on. I need to make a video about this. Maybe 20, 40, 100, 400, 500, 1,000, maybe 1,000. Yes, about the fact that I've got fluff in my tapioca. If I got fluff in my tapioca, this is outrageous. What kind of school are you running here? What are you doing, school? What are you doing? Yes, outrageous. Nah, joint third's worst. Joint second, to be honest. 2025 is the strangest season this century. He was too thick for school, Will. McLaren was second quickest once the updates came in 23. And probably the strangest since 1996. Aston Martin was just a midfield team in 2023 after Canada, apart from Brazil. Have you ever played Michael Schumacher Racing World Kart 2200? I have not, Shane. I've heard of it. I've seen videos of it. But I haven't played it. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. I've got that bloody song playing in my head now. Jim will fix it for you. No! Step away. What's it called? World Kart. Is that it? It says 2004. Well, that's on PC. World Kart. Let's do PS1. PlayStation, here we go. Yeah, I've got to put my headphones back on now. We'll just take them off for you, silly chump. Here we go. Michael Schumacher. Now, you lovely people, what's the betting there's going to be an advert before this starts? Oh, it's not. Wow. Here we go. Who made it? Who made it? Who made it? A movie star. Oh, Joe Wood Production. Oh no, isn't that the YouTube channel? I think that's a YouTube channel, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Oh, it is Joe Wood Productions. Wow. Big yourself up, why don't you? Big yourself up. Power World Games. Oh, it's like my era. Inverse Entertainment. Love it. Look at that CGI. It's pretty decent. See some gameplay. Here we go. Oh yes, look at this. This is better than F125, this is. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's crashed it. He's crashed it. No one get it going. There we go. Oh dear, last place I think. Yeah, there's only 6 cars. Wow, surely the PS1 could have rendered more than six cars, surely. Even back in those. Oh my goodness, it's a crash, it's a crash. Big crash, huge crash. It's up into 4th. Look at that, 50 miles an hour top speed. How many laps is it? Oh, 3 laps. Oh, there's a car! There's a car! Come on. You can get up into 3rd place. Come on, my son. Come on. Are you actually playing as Michael Schumacher, or is this just like your own person, your own driver? I'm not quite sure. I've never seen this game. Should I say I've never played it, so I don't know. Come on! Get out of the 3rd place. He's done it. Yes! Fantastic. Look at that. Oh, that's the end of the video. That's the end of the video. Right, there we go. Oh, adverts. Where's my chat gone? I've lost the chat now. Chat, where are you? There it is. There he is. Come back to life, chat. Right, here we go. And Holland. Fixed is mentally unwell, says Pallet Lesbians. There's definitely something wrong with the man. Can't quite put my finger on it. But anyone who spends 4 years worrying about Abu Dhabi 2021 has definitely got... Certainly not got his lift going to the top floor. That's all I can say, because it's just ridiculous. As Charlie mentioned there in the video, you know, it's nothing to do with him, and it's just saying on the TV, isn't it? And it's just outrageous. I don't get it. I don't get why. And I'm sure in 20 years' time he'll probably look back at this and think, "What the hell was I even doing?" You know, when he's sitting on his porch, shouting at the raccoons, going, "Get off my porch!" I'm sure he'd be looking back at these days and thinking, "What an absolute bloody waste of time that was." Yes, a bit like me doing this channel. I'm thinking, what an absolute waste of time that was. Yes, but I'm sure he will do. I'm sure he'll look back in years to come, because once these conspiracy theorists get to a certain age, they suddenly sort of completely take a change of direction and think, hang on a minute, what the fuck was I doing there? Or maybe he just needs better medication, I don't know. But yeah, definitely something wrong with. Zandvoort was down to Alonso outperforming rather than the car being competitive, to be honest, 4 years ago. I played Michael Schumacher Racing World Kart 2002 on the PS1 back in 2002, the same year it came out, when I was 4 years old. Guys, even Wonderful is at least attempting to move on. Yes. Alonso made that 2023 Aston Martin car look better than it was in reality. Will had his AD21 moment a few weeks ago. Alonso as a whole ready. KD has an Abu Dhabi 2020 moment every time I lead a stream. Ooh, yes, I like that. Alonso doing well in 23 kind of made everything time travel. Why is he talking about Monza? Alonso in 2023 showed how much of a... Oh, I do hate it when he does this, and it takes me 5 minutes to find out where I got on the stream. Alonso in 2023 showed how much a great driver can get by simply being better than all his competitors. Verstappen was dominating, so he's not included in this. Can be. Hello, Mr. Healy with Trophy. Welcome to the stream. Well, I entered at an interesting time. Yes. Derek is a CAC steward, but I'm not sure how much that plays in it. No, I think he's completely right there. Having a Honda dealership on the Isle of Man has got no bearing whatsoever on decisions he makes in F1, because it's a completely different thing. As he said, it's selling an old lady a Honda Jazz car instead of being in an F1. There is no correlation whatsoever. There just can't be. There isn't. So the Tin 4 headers are just going crazy with that one. While I'm watching the snooker. Oh, yes. I used to love a bit of snooker, me. Yes. Jim Clark, Grand Tune record is mega impressive this day. Fix, says Will F1. Watching balls being played with helium. Yes. Josh should do a video about Fixed. The people believe Hamilton was robbed. KD thinks last week's stream was fixed. I can't imagine Josh would have the patience to do that. Hamilton robbed himself at Baku. I never once said that, Will. Of course he does. Will F1. Did he lose number one spot? I think he has. You told Dave Super Chat should be banned. He did. He did tell me that, yes. I even said myself it was my internet. How the fuck am I in third place? Ah, you see, it's good. It's because YouTube loves you, that's why. You always say your internet is shit. Yeah, of course it screws you all right. Doesn't mean I think it was fixed. We all know KD is bitter about him losing last week. Show us those comments of pastry deliberately crashing, Dave. Yes. Oh, blimey. I can't remember where I saw now. I see so many comments all over the show. I honestly couldn't remember where I saw it. But it was definitely there. There was people on there saying, yeah, that the FIA made him crash. Yes. How on earth could he make him crash? I mean, you can understand it in 2008 with Crashgate with Fernando Alonso and what was it? Was it PK Jr.? Was it Nelson PK Jr.? I can't remember. where Flavio Briatore actually ordered him to crash. I can understand that, but no one at McLaren said to Piastri, crash into turn 1, please, because we need to liven up this championship. Thank you very much, Oscar. No one told him to do that. No. But yeah, I see so many comments, I can't remember where it was. I really must start saving the comments, I must admit, and putting them, because I remember these things and I can't remember where they were. But yeah, I mean, the other day I spent, what was it, 45 minutes watching, scrolling through, and if I don't know if anyone's watching it, an Alien Earth comment section. 45 minutes I was on that because I watched the last episode and I honestly couldn't believe how cacking awful it was. So I had to go on this forum, and it was 45 minutes I was on there. I'm never going to get that 45 minutes back, but it was entertaining. But yeah, if anyone wants to watch Alien Earth, please don't bother. No, please don't. There's a new Polish referee in the snooker who looks like she's an overgrown elf. Oh my goodness, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. I do like the female, you know, the referee or whatever they call them. What is it? The ball catcher? I don't know. What is the person that comes around and puts the balls in the pockets? Is that a referee? If it is, I do like the female referees, especially, you know, if they get the camera just right when they bend. Let's just move on now. Let's just move on quickly. I had 6 in a row. Could have been worse. TMY will randomly turn up to a stream to do a super chat, win and leave. Yes, for they believe 2021 was a one-race championship. Also, what's this about you DMing Dave? Yeah, what's this all about? For more in-depth interviews, read OK Magazine. There you go. Grand new Joe to Alpine for 2026, hopefully. Cannot wait to see my goat back on that grid. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Bloody hell, look at the time. I can't believe I've been waffling so long. I've almost run out of time. Can't do any worse than the rookies. At least he'll keep the car in one piece. That's what Alpine needs. Something boring so they won't always be talked in an ultra negative light. Yes, that's true. Zool to Alpine, unless Russell nerfs him. Zool to Alpine will be iconic. Shane says that was probably due to licensing why the Ferrari F 2002 and the Ferrari F12 T2 didn't come to 2019 along with the rest of the returning classic cars from 2017 to 2018. Yeah, probably was, Shane. I can't agree. I don't know why Will don't rate my goat. Oh, actually, lol. Ironically mediocre, which is better than shit. Ironically shite, which for Alpine is basically a championship win. Exactly. Formula Legends is Italian. Well, there's where the problems come from. Yes, 3D Clouds, who make the game, is an Italian studio. Yes. Show the stream my MotoGP Vietnam track as well as my new Yin Yang mods. Will says no. Will says no, Mr. Lesbian, and we gotta do what Will says because he's the boss, you know. He's the boss. 2025 title fight is the 2007 title fight backwards, pretty much. Instead of the McLaren drivers being too good, this time they're not good enough. This is true. You love them, Will. Love to hate them. Show them my F1 2011 physics testing moment too. You'll know everything about tiny things, Dave. Thank you. Yes. Antonelli, the only solid rookie on that grid. Hungary is great. Hungary is amazing. Hungary is the best. Down with Kia. Yes, absolutely. Down with Kia. Bloody useless. Hungary is good. No, it's not. It's all right. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's horrible. We need a race in Finland. Yes, we do. Shane says the F1 2020 doesn't have the 6 classic cars that were first introduced in F1 2018, which were the 1970s cars, the 2 Lotuses, the Ferraris, the McLaren from the 1970s and 1982 McLaren. And I did like those older cars. We used to race them after the ERL races on a Monday night. It was great fun, especially the really old 70s ones. WEC is much better for prices. WC and FE are much better for prices. Helium Trevi says, fuck to TB. TB. I need a cuddle. I need a cuddle. Nasty man just said something very inappropriate about TB, about Tomb Raider. TB. Hold me, TB. Hold me, TB. Fuck Tomb Raider. No. No. I'm alright now. Thank you. Thank you. You're my comfort bear, aren't you? Yes, you're my comfort bear. I just realised. You're my comfort bear. Ah. Oh, thank you. You can go back now. Oh my God. Buying an actual Ferrari is cheaper than F1 tickets. Schumacher and Vettel versus Hamilton and Mansell in the final. Take him out. Take him out. Will F1 Gaming receives an orange card. Will gets a 5-second penalty. Honestly, if Will F1 Game was a superhero, he'd be the Flash. Wow. And you would also say she's got an arse. Yes. Yes. Do a super chat. Like Vettel at Canada 2019. Trying to take advantage of Will's timeout. Oh fuck, he's back. What timeout is that? Regardless, Slipstream's Paddock 69. I wasn't timed out. Dave can't shoot shit. Not even that. TMY was timed out once. Dave wishes he could get a granny. I do. I can be your hero, baby. Jesus. You'll ask Wayne Rooney for instructions. Wayne Rooney. Well, he did like a nice granny, didn't he, old Wayne? He did like a nice granny. Yes. Paddock 43 producing worthwhile content. Can't be. Leave it now. Leave it. Leave it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I even left them a little message saying, well done. Well done. Fixed. Sir Jack's won 3 championships each. Yes. Imagine meeting Fixed in real life. Oh, Will. Please. Please. Well, you couldn't meet him because you don't know what he looks like, do you? Yes. Because that's what a lot of those YouTubers with... what a lot of the YouTube keyboard warriors do. Yeah, they spout all their shit, but they never show their faces, so you don't even know what he looks like. I've always said on YouTube, never trust someone who doesn't show their face because they always have something to hide. Now, it could be just the fact that they're very, very ugly. I don't know. But they've always got something to hide. There's always a reason why they're not showing their face. The only exception to that is if they work on like a sort of documentary style channel and they're just doing voiceovers. I can totally understand why you wouldn't show your face on that. That's fine. But if you're doing a channel that's like you, like this channel is me, you know who I am, even though I'm F1 Games PlayStation. If you're doing a channel that's like you personally, I don't see the point of not showing your face. I mean, look at this for fuck's sake. Look at this. Literally, I can turn butter into cream in like 3 minutes. Yes. I fell out of the ugly tree and hit every single branch on the way down. Literally. I was like Homer Simpson. Every branch I was going, do, ow, oh, dow. That was me. That was me. But I still show my face. I still show my face so everyone can see that I'm real. I'm not AI. I'm totally real. They are still no match for our Queen Jordan. Absolutely. Absolutely. Carmy! I love you, Carmy. Could you imagine the smell of him, Wilt? Ooh. I didn't say that. WRC Rally Evolved is my favourite WRC game on the PS2. Yes, Shay, it was great. Which ones are they to be so low? WRC is solid. Show my circuits and my F120. I will do. As soon as I get to the bottom of the chat. Where is my babe's drum tank? Yeah, where is he? Where is he? I mean, I don't think he's found a job yet, so I don't know what he's up to. Lego is designed to be easy to lose. It is. He's simply simping to his overlord, Matt. Yes. Never liked Lego, says Helium Trophy. Lego is alright. You ever played the Sniper 2, Dave? No, I never have. Never have. I've never played any of the Sniper games. I don't think I'd be very good at a sniper. As a sniper. Dom is busy finding more ways to be a bottle job, yeah. He's applying for a job at McLaren. Norris is a strange cat. Fluffy. Most of the paddock are weird. Then again, I do love Alonso's comment when one F1 reporter asked, Fernando, where did that pace come from? Yes, the car, obviously. Classic. What do you think of Cars 2, Dave? I have to say, and I'm sorry if anyone disagrees with me, I hated it. Yes. Complete departure from the first Cars. Apart from Michael Caine, I told you just to blow the bloody doors off. My name is Michael Caine. I can't do Michael Caine, but I'll give it a go. I used to be able to do him, but I've lost it because if you don't keep doing these voices, you do lose them after a while. Yes, you do lose them. But I used to be able to do Michael Caine, but I can't do it no more. No. If I practice, I think I can still be Michael Caine again. Yeah. But unfortunately, it's drifting at the moment. I might actually end up South African in a minute. Yes, South African. Who knows? But as I say, you've got to practice at these voices. Yeah. If you don't, you lose it. Like everything in life. If you don't use it, you lose it. All caps shocker. Vettel could only win with the best car. Woo, Czech version. And the car was driving itself. It's strange EA won't add classic cars in the F1 games because they've added classic cars in their rally game, EA Sports WRC. It is strange, but obviously they just don't want to spend out for the license. Tomaz Eng Edition Helium. Wow. The very man. Mary J included. Jesus Christ, this looks bad. That looks shit. Ah, you're talking about the karting game. I'll send you a review of that Shumi game, Dave. Oh, okay. Graphic power ain't there. Sent you the review. They're getting away very slowly. It's not actually that bad, physics aside, apparently. Kind of true. And it's gone again. Hasn't much of a life. I don't think you'd care. Definitely stronger meds. Lost the chat again. 2011 will be forever Vettel's best season. Chat's gone. I think 2013 personally. 2013 was better. I'd just say 2011, better competition at the top and less teams focus on new regulations and whatnot. Yep. Crashgate was PK Jr. Ah, thank you, yes. Nelson PK, I thought it was. McLaren don't need bottling, they are very capable of that themselves. Oscar, give back the position. Oscar, bow to Daddy Lando, yes. McLaren ascended to a good level in 2023 and a great level in Miami 2024. Referee! Thank you, it is referee. Her name is Anna Hadun. Anna Hadun. Well, I am certainly not putting that into Google right now. Oh. Wait a minute, everyone. Let me make sure I got the name right. Anna. She may not be famous enough. Hadun. Oh my goodness. I can't find her. She's not famous enough. Wait a minute. Is that her on Instagram? I don't know. Perhaps Mr. Helium Trophy can tell me. Is this the woman? No. She's only got 500 followers. Surely that can't be her. Oh, here we go. Snooker referee. Poland. Date of birth unavailable. Professional. Wow. That definitely tells you a lot, doesn't it? So I don't think that's her. Is that her? I don't know. I don't know what she looks like. Can we have a picture, please? She's not even on Wikipedia. This is outrageous. What are you doing, Snooker? Graphic designer? No. I can't find her. I can't find her. Oh, here you go. Snooker referee. That's all it says. That's all it says. Doesn't look like she's even got an Instagram or anything. Oh my god. Outrageous. Outrageous. Well, I tried my best. You know, looking at photos. Purely for research purposes, you understand. Purely for research purposes. I also love to play video games based on the movies. Yes. Zool. We can do one. For the people in McLaren have a midfield mentality. Keane with a 5-second penalty now. I knew that would get a reaction out of you. It'll be a 10-second penalty. Show my tracks and video. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. He got off with a prostitute and her mother. Lovely. I also love to play video games based on a TV series and animated series. Nice, Shane. Dave's dream. Verstappen believes that his team will ascend to a level higher than Max Verstappen. Springfield Gorge. Epic Simpsons episode. Oh, yes. You look fine by Chatham standards. How dare you, Dave? Cars 2 is a fine piece of cinema. No. I'm sorry. I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. I never watched it. I love a spy movie, so perfect for me. Oh, so do I. So do I. I love a bit of James Bond. Yes. Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. If I fail to report, then 008 will take my place. Well, I hope he's more successful than you. Odd job. See you to Mr. Bond. Make sure some harm comes to him. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, the plant pot is in the house. Hello, Mr. Plant Pot. He says, hey Dave, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to tell you a story now, Joe, while you're here. I'm going to tell you a story. You won't believe this. One day after doing the race on Monday night, almost to the exact same time I would have been doing the race, to the minute in fact, my telly blew up. Honestly, my telly blew up. Absolutely outrageous. I feel like I should complain to someone at least, because 3.5 years old, Joe, 3.5 years, and the backlight's gone. Can you believe that? And now I've had to buy a new telly, and I'm very, very annoyed. Very, very annoyed, Joe. I've had to buy a new telly, and it came out of nowhere. I didn't, I mean, usually tellies last me 7-8 years, and usually you get like artifacts on the screen, or you start getting little white patches on the screen to start indicate that it's on its way out, so it's time to go. There was nothing, Joe. There was nothing. I was watching the TV. I'd had me dinner. I was watching some YouTube videos, and what I do every single night, Joe, after I've had me dinner, unfortunately, I've told everyone about this. I've got this problem that 50% of the population have got, and that is that when I've eaten my dinner, yes, my brain cannot, unfortunately, process the food and keep me awake at the same time. Don't laugh. Look it up. It's a medical thing, and it affects 50% of the population. Okay? So I'm not bullshitting. This is the truth. It affects 50% of the population. So I cannot, after I've eaten my dinner, I cannot physically stay awake. I have to fall asleep because my brain cannot process two things at the same time. It says, look, I'm either going to keep you awake or I'm going to process the food you've just eaten. So it decides to process the food, so I fall asleep. Only for 20 minutes. It's very, very weird. 20 minutes. Then I wake up and I'm fine. Absolutely fine. But anyway, I digress. So I did my usual. I had my dinner. I started watching a few YouTube videos, which always send me asleep anyway. But yeah, I had my headphones on and I fell asleep, Joe. I woke up 20 minutes later. The headphones were still on and I could hear sound, but there was no picture. And I thought, oh, well, that's weird. Maybe the TV's gone into standby mode, which it does, but only after about 4 or 5 hours, which the TV hadn't been on that long. I thought, oh, that's weird. So anyway, so I was pressing the button on the remote to try to put it back on again and turn it off again, and nothing was happening, Joe. Completely blank. So I spent the rest of the evening taking the TV off the stand, unplugging all the HDMIs, and then I thought, right, I'll take it into the other room so it's completely out of the room that I use it in, because I've got so many things plugged into it, HDMI cables, games consoles, all that malarkey. So I unplugged everything, took it into the other room, and I thought, right, I'll test it in there. So I just plugged it in on its own with nothing plugged into it, switched it on. The startup screen comes on, but then it just goes blank. But then if you get a torch and shine it at the screen, you can see the menu is on the screen behind the blackness, because of course there's no backlight. So the backlight's failed. Oh my God, Joe. I was so annoyed. So annoyed. I was relieved though that it didn't happen while I was racing, because that, it could have happened. It didn't. But yeah, I was so annoyed. Yeah, 3.5 years. Admittedly, I only buy cheap tellies. From your equivalent, Joe, which would be Walmart. I only ever buy cheap tellies. Okay? So, admittedly. But usually, 7-8 years. 3.5, I think, is absolute, despicable. Despicable. So I've had to go out and buy a new telly, which I'm not happy about, Joe. I'm not happy about. Not happy whatsoever. For the past 2 days, Joe, I've been watching on a 32-inch 720p TV. Joe, have you ever played the PS5 game on 720p? You can't do it, Joe. Because it squashes everything down, so you can't do it. No, you can't do it. But anyway, it was better than nothing for the past couple of days. I have got another TV now. Oh, what a faff. What a faff. I was not expecting that. Yes, 3.5 years. Backlight fails. Unbelievable. Oh, and yes, I did go out and get another shit one. Because it was cheap. Yeah, it's a double take when you hear a South African mention anything about ice or eye sounding very similar to arse. Great steam, man. Great steam, man. Keep going. Oh, thank you, Mr. Fire Edit. Is that Edison? Well done. Let's have a look and see if we can. Can we see your profile? Can we see your profile? There he is, everyone. There he is. Go check him out. I always like to promote new people that turn up in the streams. There he is, Fire Edison. Wait, he's got 1.1k subscribers. Wowzers. Wowzers. Go check him out. Go check him out. There he is. Fantastic. Right. Feel free to mention that we could use some new drivers for Monday night. I will do, Joe, but we're doing pretty decent at the moment. We have, what do we have, 10, 11 on Monday? But yes, anyone who wants to join the Elite Racing League, the greatest, I think possibly the greatest league in the whole of the world. I'm not boasting. I think it is. I mean, you can forget your iRacing really, because that's just it's just so boring, isn't it? iRacing, you've got to follow the rules precisely. No, that doesn't happen on the ERL. No. We have for entertainment value, we have a few rogues in our gallery. There's a few rogues who don't actually play by the rules entirely. No. Occasionally they bend the rules. Yes. I'm not mentioning any names, but occasionally they do bend the rules. So yes, if you feel you've got what it takes to be a member of the ERL, please message me or message anybody you want, really. It's up to you. It's a free country. You can message anyone, but message someone. And what happens is you have to be accepted into the gang. Yes, it's like the Freemasons. Yes, you have to be accepted, which means Joseph will give you a little test just to make sure that you can steer pretty much in a straight line. As long as you can do that, you're pretty much guaranteed a place in the ERL. Yes, as long as you can pretty much steer in a straight line, you're good. You're all good. But yes. So yes, come join us on a Monday night if anyone wants to join. Unfortunately, it is American time, so it's quite late if you're in the UK. But if you're in America, come join us. Send me a message. Everyone knows how to contact me. God knows everyone knows how to contact me. Because my phone never stops going ping, 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 ping. Oh, I just give myself an ice cream headache doing that. Oh my goodness. Slow down a bit, Dave. Slow down a bit. But yes, feel free to give me a ping. And yes, you can join the Elite Racing League. You can forget your F1 esports. I mean, who the hell even watches that anymore? Hey? Who the hell even watches what is it? Esports, F1. I mean, they've even changed their name to something else now. Yes, because no one's watching it. And who cares? Who bloody well cares? No one. But the Elite Racing League, yes. Join us. Because we are simply the best. Better than all the rest. What did you hate about Cars 2, Dave? I just hated the fact that it was a complete departure from Cars 1. Apart from that, it was a pretty decent film, but it was a complete departure, and I don't like it when they do that. I like my established formula. If you come out of a formula for a film and you can't ever see, I like it to be pretty much the same, but just slightly different. But Cars 2 was completely different, and it confuses me too much, and I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Click images, and if you see a red-haired girl, that's her. Oh, okay. Let's give that a go. Let's go to Google Images. Google images. If I could spell, that is. Images. Anna. I've forgotten how you spell it again now. Where's the chat gone? I've lost the chat. Lost me bloody marbles as well. What was her name? Anna Haddon. Anna Haddon. There we go. Haddon. Red-haired girl, that's it. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to leave it open to you, Mr. Trophy, because you've seen her. Not in the flesh, but you've seen her. Is she anywhere in those pictures? Let me move the chat out of the way. Is that her? Is that her? You said redhead, didn't you? I am colourblind, so it's very difficult for me to say whether that's red or not, but it looks quite dark. But it's definitely not her, it's a Chinese girl. Apart from that, though, I can't see. It's because she's not famous enough. See? Not famous enough. Hey, wait a minute. I wonder what happens if I do this. What do you reckon, everyone? What do you reckon's going to happen when I do this? I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Hey! Look! I'm there! Oh my god, I'm there! I can't believe it! Wait, look at this! There's a Hookster gift card! What the Wait a minute, what's going on here? There's an actual Hookster gift card. I can't believe it. There is a Hookster gift card. Yes. There's a hat as well. What is... I'd like to say this is not affiliated with me whatsoever. And I haven't... There's underpants. There's underpants. There's... Well, shorts. Hookster. Look, there's a Hookster hat. There's a Hookster hat. Oh my god, and a t-shirt. Or is it a hoodie? Oh, Hookster. Oh my goodness. Your ultimate source for fishing and beach clothing. Yes. See? I'm famous. I'm famous at last. But look, my picture's there. Wowzers. Look at that. I can't believe the Hookster gift card, to be honest. But it's there. Oh my God. There you go, everyone. Get your Hookster. It's gonna be more popular than the Amazon gift card very soon. The Hookster gift card. Yes. Yes. I'm not gonna tell you though what special things you can buy with a Hookster gift card. No. No. All I'm gonna say is they're probably quite naughty. Probably quite naughty. If you want to buy things with your Hookster gift card. Yes. Only available at selected shops. You know the kind I'm talking about. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know, them specialist shops you may see somewhere on the internet. That I'm not going to tell you what they are. Honey.com. No. Those specialist shops are the only places you can spend your Hookster gift card. Oh my God. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Cars 2 is great. I will defend that movie with my last breath. Do you like Disney movies and dreams? Yeah, I like most movies. I am a bit of a film nutter, so I do like most movies. I like Disney movies. I like DreamWorks movies. Yeah, Joseph says it's a shame, Dave. I must be back to TV. I know it's outrageous, Joe. 3.5 years. I mean, that's ridiculous. Even for a cheap TV. Come on. Cars 2 is decent. Have you finally got a 4K TV? Says Pellet. Yes, I finally have. And do you know why? Because it was only £10 cheaper, £10 more expensive than a 1080p. So I thought, well, this is stupid. For £10, I might as well just get a 4K, mightn't I? I mean, anybody would look at that and go, yeah. I don't know why it's only £10 difference, but it was. So yes, I finally got a 4K. They've only been out since 2016, so I'm a little bit late. Only 9 years late, so it's not too bad. But yes, I finally got a 4K because it was only £10 more expensive. And I thought, well, you know, I was thinking, well, I'm not going to wait another 8 years before I get another one. Thinking, you know, that's how long I tell you to last. I should say I'm not going to wait another 3.5 fucking years before I'd get. But yeah, anyway, yes, I finally got a 4K, which unfortunately. This is it for me now. That's the one problem with upgrading your telly, and that is once you've done it, you can't go backwards. So now the next telly has got to be 4K. The screen size is exactly the same as the one I had before, 43 inch. I didn't go for a bigger screen size because I'm quite happy with the 43. So I left it at that. Maybe one day I'll get a bigger one, but I'm quite happy with the size of the telly. So yeah, still the same size. But yeah, it is finally 4K. So finally, my PS5 games won't all look like PS4 games. Yes, because they just all look exactly the same. So that's one good thing. 4K, he says, be lucky if it goes 1080p. Yes. I'll tell you that at the moment in Argoose, which is our English equivalent of Walmart, they're giving TVs away. I don't know what's going on, but they're just so cheap. And it was free delivery as well, which I couldn't even believe. Yeah, they're giving them away. I don't know what's going on. I have looked up online. Apparently, no one's buying TVs at the moment. Very weird. No one's buying TVs. I don't know why. If they only last 3.5 years, everyone should be buying them. But yeah, no one's buying TVs. Very, very weird. Yeah, whatever, Dave. You're just old. He's 85 years old. The cheap TVs usually come from a crappy company in Turkey called Vestel. Funny you say that. That's exactly where this one's come from. Yes, it's a Vestel TV, yes. Stewart and Clark versus Hamilton and Mansell. Loads of supporters will probably go for that. iRacing. I wonder who the rogue is, Dave. Yeah, I wonder who that rogue is as well. It's not me. It's not me. They can go all the way. He and Joey says, well, I'll DM the images if needs be. Yes, please DM me images. I always like getting images. Yes. Oh my goodness, Mr. Drumtake is here. He says Hookster is hot. Well, thank you, sir. I have to say, though, it's not the first time I have been called hot by a man. But I'd like to say thank you anyway. But I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but it's not the first time that I have been called hot. Yes. I do go on some very funny chat rooms. Anyway, Gimme a piece of that. Oh, steady, steady, drum, steady. Calm down now, calm down. There's only enough meat for the Hookster to go round for a very small population of the world. Yes, I haven't got that much meat to give away, but I've got a little amount. Best way to do it, I guess. Yep. Cars 2 was confusingly brilliant. Typical bloody Canadian. Anna Houdin. I spelled it wrong the first time. Oh, it's who done? Wait a minute. Who done? Let me see if she comes up now. Anna who done? I hate it when I'm copying that off the chat and the chat disappears. Come back, chat. Where are you? I keep losing the chat. I've got to get myself one of these. I saw the chat and it disappeared. Where'd it go? Come back. Chat. There it is. Hodun. Hodun. Odun. Come on. It's like playing roulette. Come on. Give me some pictures now. Oh, yes, we've done it. Ah, I presume this is Anna Houdin. Oh, what a shame we've only got one tiny little picture. But I presume this is Anna Houdin, is it? Yes. A snooker referee. That looks like her as well. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, I'm far too old for that kind of nonsense. Right, let's go back to the chat. But at least we found her at last. I may have to save those pictures for research purposes later. Right, let's get on. No, this isn't it. Oh, good. Hookie's gone international. Hookster merch and gift cards before GTA 6. Yes, indeed. I can't believe that, I can't believe that. Now everyone is stuck with him. No Dom Championship before GTA 6. Show everyone my tracks and video. Drum Tank, your tracks. So what Disney movies and DreamWorks movies do you like? Oh my goodness, Shane, there's quite a few. You put me on the spot there, haven't you? Do you know one I haven't ever watched, and that's Frozen? No, because I watched the rude version of the song on YouTube, and I can't go back now. I can't actually watch the movie without that song in my head. Yeah, check it out. It's on YouTube. It's the rude version. Yes, it's brilliant. No, it's brilliant. So Disney movies. Oh my goodness. Bloody hell. There's too many to mention, but my favourite is obviously the Toy Story movies. I just think they're brilliant. Yes. And yes, if you wanna put me into a character, I am Woody. Yes, I am Woody. Yes, that's me. I always wanted to be Buzz Lightyear, but I'm just not. I'm not cool enough. No, that guy's got it all going on, and I'm just not there. No. But a lot of people have compared me to Wheezy. If you remember from the first Toy Story, the one that was on the top of the shelf with all the dust. A lot of people say I'm Wheezy. I don't see it myself, but there you go. But I'd like to be referred to as Woody. Definitely a Woody. To be honest, cheap 4K isn't really proper 4K. Oh well, whatever. It's a TV. Epic. 42 more inches than Dave. Vestal horrific. Yes. Shall we tell Dom's pretend wife about this flirting? Piastri is cool under pressure. Last weekend proved otherwise. Saw off between Paddock and... Yes, it is. Right, I'm going to show you... Right, we're down to the bottom of the screen now. I'm going to show you videos. And then I've got to go because I'm well past my time. 2 hours and 15 minutes now. Alright, what have I got to show you? Right, this is it. This is him playing 2011. Apparently. Here he is. Here he is. But I mean, 2011 wanted to be a boat, and now it's just become one, as you can see. There you go. Right, that's that. What else we got? Oh, I've lost you now. You disappeared. Where else was it? We done that. Where else was it? I can't remember. Oh, the tracks. Here's his track revisions. Here they are. Here they are. I can't show everything that you told me to show because obviously some of the stuff is going to have your personal identification on, so I can't show you them bits. I'm sure you'll understand. All right, here's the circuits. Here's the circuits that he's redesigned. Have I got this in the right order? Yeah, I have. There you go. There's the other one. Oh, I quite like that, actually. That's pretty decent. Nice flowing circuit. Hellman Tilker, are you taking? I have to say, just on closer inspection, I'm going to say it because no one else will. That looks like a penis. That bit looks like that's the head of a penis. Look, and there's a little oh, I can't do that. There's the little squirty bit there. That's a penis. Okay. I'm sorry, but so many tracks look like penises. It's unbelievable. And I think that's a further revision. Oh, there's the bigger penis. There you go. There's the bigger penis. And there's a revision to is that Yin Yang Wigwam? Looks like Yin Yang Wigwam. I think it is. And there's another revision there, as you can see. And that's that. Right. Was that it, or was there another one? Oh, yeah, and the review of Michael Schumacher's karting world. Just waiting for the adverts.
Years ago, there were loads of random celebrities who were programming their own video games.
Oh yeah.
Michael Jackson's Moonwalker on the Sega Master System, 50 Cent Bulletproof for the PS2, and Carol Vorderman's Sudoku DVD game.
Carol Vorderman!
Yeah, they used to be a thing.
Oh my
are
god.
Some prime examples of this. I mean, if it's their face on the front, that must mean they made it themselves, right? I can just imagine 50 Cent at home working on level designs. Anyway, racing drivers were also doing it. I've previously reviewed these iconic games featuring Jack Villeneuve, Aguri Suzuki, and, of course, Nigel Mansell.
Nigel Mansell!
It's fair to say their game creation skills weren't as good as their driving abilities, but they provided some fun moments. But what happens when one of the greatest F1 drivers of all time decides to showcase his programming skills? Surely that one's going to be a belter. So let's jump into Nicholas Latifi's Racing Masterclass.
Yes, let's.
Okay, no, it's not him. Let me instead introduce you to Michael Schumacher Racing World Kart 2002. I mean, he's already let himself down with the name of it, and this weird animated shoey in the intro, but we shall move past those and find out if the game itself is any good. As some of the more astute of you may have figured out, this game is based on karting, and was released in 2002. This is the PS1 version, and it was available on the PC as well. Surprisingly, Michael didn't bother releasing it on the PS2, despite that having been out for about 2 years at this point. Which means you get some proper old school PS1 graphics.
Yes.
Look at the state of that driver. I've seen rounder looking characters in Minecraft. The scenery around the tracks too is just
Anyway,
dreadful.
there's Michael Schumacher's
so
what's it?
flat and
I'm running out of
pixelated.
time here, so
It's like those really
go check it out. Because you know what it's time for now, don't you, everyone? Saw off between planet. Show the Vietnam track and work your way down. Amazing physics for 2011. got Zul's crash right at least. That's my Moto GP Vietnam. Yes, I'm doing a science. What do you think of the revisions, Dave? I think they're very good. And I like the one that looks like a penis. Top fans, remember? Yes, I'll be off to get Carol Vorderman's Sudoku game. Yes. Right, here we go. Bloody hell. I'll be all night at this rate. I've got to get me video laced up. There it is.
Stop. Sure you...
Excuse me, I'm just running through the ads. Alright, here we go. Ah, more adverts, I don't believe it. Right, here we go. Right, I know you didn't mean it to look like a penis. That's basically just me. Yes, everything looks like a penis to me. Yes, it does. Can't help it. Right, okay, let's get the chat back up. If I can see it. Where's it gone again? Why is this chat keep disappearing? Oh, there it is. I didn't mean for it to look like, and you know what? I know. Right, okay, everyone, this is it. I've got to go. End of the show. We got ads for suspense, yes. You got 1 minute to spam the chat and then we will go to the top fans. Don't start yet. Because I want to get a 1 minute time on the screen. So start right now. Spam, spam, spam. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Spam, spam, spam. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. You got 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm not going to read any of the messages. So say what you want. Load of old gobbledygook. It doesn't matter. I'm not reading them. Spam, spam, spam. 45 seconds left. Come on, spam it. Spam it. Spam it. Spam it. Spam it. Spam it. Come on, that's it. That's it. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're getting there. 30 seconds left. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. I'm not reading it. I'm not reading any of them. Just spam it. Say what you want. One letter at a time. I don't care. Spam, spam, spam. 20 seconds left. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. That's it. Everybody stop now. Everybody stop now. I'm going to give you some time because of the delay, but everyone stop spamming now, please. Everyone stop spamming. Stop, stop, stop. Stop, stop, stop. 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 Right, that's it. We've done it. We've done it. I'm going to the top fans. As soon as the music starts, that's it. The results are final. Okay? The results are final. Oh, did I show it there? Did I show it there? I think I might have done for a second, but you probably didn't see it. I've got to scroll it up this way. Right, okay, here we go. It's time for this week's Top Fans. Oh dear, at number 12 it's Pinal Plessy. Number 11 it's Scott Barnes. Look at this, out of nowhere at number 10 we got Fire Edison. Number 9 climbing 4 places it's Mod 7930. Look at this everyone, I can't believe it. In 8th place it's the Plant Pot, which means in 7th position it's Drum Tank. Which means at number 6 it's Will F1. Shock horror. Into the top 5 now. At number 5 it is it's Helium Trophy. Number 4 it's Shane. Into the top 3. Who is going to get the podium places? At number 3 it's Matthew 7657, which means number 2 goes to it's Mr. Regal, which means Paddock Lesbians has won again. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. The Paddock Lesbians has won it again, back in the top where he says he rightly deserves to be, but there he is. That's it everyone, he's got it. Oh my god. Oh. Right, let's put that back over there and put the chat back. Joseph 78339 is cute. Yeah, I'm not reading all those out. As I said, that's spam, bam. Yeah, we got it. Music, you did. We're used to it though. 7 wins out of 8. Plan's done better. Bottled it. Will wasn't mentally strong enough. I think Fib is not bad because didn't I join halfway through? Yeah, I think you put a very gallant effort in there, Mr. Helium Trophy, for 5th position. Oh my god. Solid result, Helium. Yes. Lights to flag victory led from start to finish. Lesbian domination bores fans. Yes, it does. Wowzers. Well, there you go, everyone. I've been on here far too long, but thanks so much for watching. You have been awesome. I'm actually knackered. I'm going to go and have a nice little lie down again now. Yes, for 20 minutes and have a sleep. But yes, thanks so much for joining me, everyone. You have been awesome as always. Instead of scrolling up the screen to say thank you, I can just go to the top fans and I can just say, oh look, he's still there at the top, but it doesn't matter now, it doesn't count. Okay, I'd just like to say thank you for joining me in the stream tonight, Mr. Planel Plessy, Mr. Scott Barnes, Mr. Fire Edison, Mod 7930, special guest stars Joseph Plantpot and the Drum Tank, Mr. Will F1 was in there, Helium Trophy, Shane was in as well, Matthew 7657, Mr. Rugara, who one day I will learn how to say his name, and of course, top of the heap, where all lesbians deserve to be, on top, it is the Paddock Lesbians. Yes, I love a couple of lesbians, I must admit. Anyway, that's it from me. Congrats to the GOAT. Yes, you'll have those pictures of Anne to work on. I am 23 max. Yes, indeed. Anyway, thank you, everyone. I'm going to take my headphones off now because I don't need them. Oh. I'm off now to watch my new TV, which apparently is a piece of crap. But it's a TV, that's all you need to worry about. It's a TV, yes. And it's definitely 100 times better than a 32-inch 720p. Yes, that was frightening to watch. It was frightening to watch. Apart from the fact I was very far away from it and I couldn't see the screen very well. Anyway, thanks everyone. YouTube can't mess things up this time. Thanks so much for watching. You have been awesome as always. No Grand Prix this week, of course, for Singapore. That's the week after, so there won't be any Grand Prix. I'll be back with the All Seasons, of course, as usual on Sunday and back next week. Yes, all done and dusted. Thank you, everyone. from me, and of course, let's not forget the star of the show, Mr. TB the bear. Look at him. Just look at that face. That is just such a cuddle monkey, isn't it? Look at him. Just look at him. Look. Oh my goodness. I just can't stop touching him. Oh, I have to touch him. I have to touch him. I'm off now to see if once again we can search for his penis, which he swears is there, but I can't see it. I can't see it. No, not at all. But he swears it's there. Well, as long as it makes him happy, that's all that we need to worry about, really, isn't it? As long as he's happy, that's all he is. Yes. Well done, TB. Well done indeed. Yes. Let's put him away. And yes. Bye, old Gip. Yes. Thank you, everyone. All been awesome. Thank you all to Joe and Drum Tank for turning up as well. Most appreciated. And I will catch you later once I've been to sleep. Thank you and good night.